Hey guys, so I have a little bit to say.
The distraction.
Wonderful. So I have a little thing to say actually. We're going out there, interviewing a whole bunch of people, asking about the law of attraction, how you actually leverage that to attract what it is that you're looking for. And I have to say, I feel a little guilty to get, to kind of catch people on some of the phrasings that they use and not too appropriately. And I feel bad posting these videos, especially if we're going to be discrediting that information through this journey.
Probably we need to be more focused on what is it that we want to get.
I think so,
and we're
too.
only going to take the stuff that actually, because if people not align with us,
Yeah.
it's not the stuff that we want to use,
Yeah,
because
we
we
don't
don't want to
post
confuse
that.
people.
Right now, we're on a mission trying to figure out the frequency of cash flow, money. Because we understand that everything that you think and feel sends out a vibration. You attract that in your life.
Recently, especially, the more we're thinking about the law of attraction, the more we live it, the more, as soon as we think something, especially I find for myself, when I write specifically what I want, within 24 hours it shows up, every single time.
Awesome.
So there's some really great tools to do that, and I'm a firm believer every single day I practice the law
So
of
we want to
attraction.
know some of your tricks. What do you do in the daytime that has to do with the law of attraction, that has to do with attracting the stuff that you love, that you want in your day?
The way that I do it is meditation. Meditation is key. I meditate 2 to 3 times a day. And I just took a class with Reverend Beckwith at Agape. Being pristine on the interiority, he likes to make new words. And so for me, it's like I've dedicated my life to service to the universe. I mean, I just came back from Italy from living there for 6 months, and I came back to the States, and I broke up with my boyfriend on January 1st of this year. And basically I was doing a nonprofit for a whole year and wasn't getting paid nothing, so I had nothing. And I had to start from ground zero. So I wrote down on January 3rd, 2010, that I wanted a home for free. Within that evening, a stranger through a friend came to me and said, "Oh, my friend says you can live in his house for free." Well, it came with a car, okay, in LA. So I was like, universe guide me. Where am I supposed to go right now? And that's how I live. I just let the universe guide me. And so it brought me to LA, and then I get that place until the end of February. Well, actually, he came back yesterday. So before that, I wrote the exercise again. I'm like, well, when he leaves, I want another apartment for free. Within 24 hours, my friend calls and says, "Hey, could you please stay in my apartment?" She asked me if I could please. It would do her a huge favor. And it comes with the car again.
Oh!
So
Same thing.
Yeah.
you got the same thing?
Yeah.
In the car.
Yeah.
And the
Still
computer.
working on the home.
Nice. Okay. So the law of attraction very much works. It's a very real thing. And it's about being in alignment. For me, the way it works for me is that when I meditate and I'm aligned with source here and here, and I'm in integrity, then it comes like that.
It's a huge part of it, integrity, having that.
Yeah.
So really, and you're saying really feeling aligned. And what do you mean by that?
With source, with God, with universe, whatever you want to fill in the blank what that means to you. I'm trans-religional, agape, love, one love. So
When you meditate, do you think of what you want? So if you're trying to manifest a house, while you're meditating, do you think, I want a house,
No.
or are you just relaxing?
when I meditate, I'm just sitting in the space of connecting with God, with oneness, with unity, with the universe. And that's all I'm doing. It's just truly a cleansing of the interior space so that God can fill it, God energy. And then that alignment is what I mean, to be aligned interior-wise, in that pristine cleanliness of being with God, and then exterior, having a focus. For me, it's serving the universe and being in integrity. So that's, for me, the alignment. And then that is when I just can manifest anything.
Isn't it wonderful to be in that spot and then just feeling like I just write it down. I just know it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So the key formula is ask and you shall receive. So be really clear on what it is you want. In every aspect, visually, just taste, hear, smell, everything, feel it, write it, let it go, release it, knowing that with all your faith that it will arrive. And the key is being flexible. It may show up, let's say I want this ring. And I'm like, I really want this ring, and I do all these exercises. But I let it go, and I have to recognize that when it comes, it may look like this, and I have to be okay with it. Because understanding that you have to be flexible with the universe because it actually shows up better than you asked for.
Whoa, I feel it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're saying you don't know what's best for you, but the universe does. So maybe I want this ring, but really I want the feeling this ring brings me, and so it might be this that makes me happy.
Exactly. The universe always brings you something better than what you're asking for. We always, all of us, 100% of us on Earth, get everything we ask for.
So I feel like I ask for to meet somebody that actually can give us more about liberated law of attraction, and here you are. Like I think we attracted you for. So basically, we came here for one thing, and we got something else. And actually, I've been talking to Mary for, and they said we got to see each other. And here she is. I didn't have to work hard. She's here.
You guys are awesome.
That's the way the universe works, you know? You just gotta go with the flow and understand and have faith. You guys know this already. Just like you ask for what you want, you let it go and be flexible. And that's how easy it is, just 3 steps.
What about timelines? Do you set timelines?
Timelines. Yeah, it's important to set timelines, but also to be flexible with that.
If you ask for a ring, it might show up as something else.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to really make you feel great.
Yeah.
The universe knows.
The universe knows. And even when it feels crappy, and even when it, like, you ask for white and you got black, and you're like pissed off and it hurts and whatever it is, if you can have faith in that moment and be grateful that you're going through that, knowing that at the other side is exactly what you want but better, that'll help you get through it faster.
Right on. Wow. All
You
right.
can also the passion in the passion when we ask for things. Like we're very passionate when we actually ask for something else. You know,
Yeah.
it gives us more. You know, more the extra.
Yeah.
Extra. Yeah.
Yeah, bring the excitement, the
Yeah, all the
emotion.
excitement and the emotion. I'm looking in your eyes and like, it's really shining.
Yeah, this just woke me up.
Doesn't it feel great?
It feels
You know,
great.
and it's this power of synergy. Actually, that was my next question. What do you think about actually connecting with other people? Do you think that there's power in just like sitting in a circle like that and saying, let's focus on attracting?
Absolutely. I can give you a specific example. One, I used to host, when I lived in San Diego, I used to host goddess circles, full moon and new moon circles. And I would have everybody in the circle and write exactly 2 things. 1, 2 sheets of paper. 1, what you want to release. I release blah, 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 all the blockages that no longer serve me. And we throw it into the fire, and each person gets an opportunity to read it, rip it up, throw it in the fire, and release it. And we go around. And then the next time we go around, it's the 2nd piece of paper. I manifest all the right people, places, and things to support me on my path to my dream and passion and purpose. And we keep that. And then every month we come back twice, and we check in with everybody, and we see how, because each person collectively holds the image for each other's success, how it actually brings it to fruition that much faster. And then another example would be going to meditation at Agape, 3 hours every Tuesday morning, and having 50 people meditate at the same time. Our growth just spiraled up like that. So there's a lot of power and synergy. I absolutely believe in it.
You're absolutely awesome.
She is awesome.
glad. Yeah, I'm so
Thank
glad
you.
that probably Moriah manifested or stuff happened. We just had to connect.
I said when I talked to her, I said she would be perfect for us, you know, for the group and
Definitely.
for to do the
We
intentions.
track only M's right now. You know.
Yeah,
That's
all
so
the M's.
awesome.